Okay, we are go live chat. Here we go. Sorry. There you go. Good. Okay. Betsy Patrick says good morning, and Tracy KD says good morning, and Bethany Primrose is here.
No, this is as far wide as I can get it. Okay.
Sorry. Hang on. We're camera-ing. Let's see. Is that better? There's my mic. Sorry. Mangta says hello, and Brandy B says good morning. Hey, Brandy B's here.
Hey,
hi, morning. Lisa's Creative Outlet says good morning, y'all.
How is everybody?
Seven says hi. Zach says morning. Malik says hi. Amelia says good morning. Dino Lover Central says, I love your work and messages. With lots of E's at the end of love.
Thank you very much.
And we have a Steph nerd here this morning. And Anixia says hello.
Hello.
And let's see. No Name says hey. Master Arjun says shout out. Little Frog says morning. Gaming Oreo says hi. Lynn says hi. I love your art. Wingman says hi.
Hello.
Murphy says hi from Ireland. Vilko's back and says hello. Just painting the Manatee Day 5 National Animals Challenge. Love your streams.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Let's see. We've got a lot of good mornings. We've got hellos.
All right.
Autumn can't stay for long but loves your videos. Jamie Brown is here this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Starry X Mooney says, hey, I'm finally early for your live stream. AMI Brochi says, hi, Scott and Donna. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello from England. Vinzart Creator, it's their first time on a stream.
Well, good morning.
Hey, Ryan's here. Ryan says, good morning. Picking up any watercolor tricks to pass on to my class this morning.
Oh, well,
woohoo!
We have new watercolor set to try out.
Mm-hmm.
And,
from Blick.
From Blick.
Mm-hmm.
So, what they did was they sent me... Can you guys see this okay?
We can, yes. Hang on. I'll push this button over here. Yes. Okay. You move it over just a smidge more. There you go. Nope, too far. There you go. Perfect. Stop. Okay. There you go.
Here, I'm going to raise this up just a little bit.
Oh, can you tell we're having some camera things this morning?
We're not having any camera problems. I'm just...
Let's see. Good morning from Germany. Afternoon from South Africa. Hello from India. Nixia, what's in the box? In my best Brad Pitt voice. Oh, God,
all right, so they sent me this box, little handle and everything, and inside was some Canson watercolor paper, in a
cold
palette,
pressed,
and 18 colors of their finest watercolor, 4 paintbrushes,
woohoo,
palette knife.
Do we know if those paintbrushes are
They're Utrecht.
Utrecht.
I don't know if they're synthetic.
I was going to ask synthetic or not.
They're made in India.
Get out of here. It says made in India?
Yeah. This one says Sablette. So
I'm assuming that's a sable brush and the other brushes would be
maybe synthetic. And then this is masking fluid, which I never use, but I will show you guys how to use it. This is rubber cement pickup to pick up the masking fluid and a kneaded eraser.
You needed that eraser.
You needed some more jokes.
You mean I need some new jokes? These are mom jokes. Welcome to the morning. Hello, I'm here all week.
All right. So what I'm going to do, and so we went down to the Carter house and got I drew some flowers out, and I just did not have time to paint. But when you guys see the video, it'll be that I painted out in the wild.
He did,
but
yes.
today we're going to do them here. So I want to...
He did do some sketching in the wild.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Sky says, thank you so much for commenting on my video where I showed my art. It really made my day, and I literally told everyone I knew because I was so excited.
Oh.
Battlebrick says, good morning. Hope you're both doing well.
Good morning.
By the way, Emmett, your email was received. I have to reply. Hello from Turkey. Hello from Pakistan.
Hello.
Love your videos. They're very good. And if you think you're bad, I'm the trashiest thing ever. Stop it.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to get...
Jenny says $23 is $89,000 in my country. Oh, boy. Good afternoon from Utrecht. Yeah.
All right, so we have 18 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Really?
You sure you counted that right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I could do 18, 19, 20, but...
You don't have to, how many colors do you have?
18.
Oh. Then you don't need 19 and 20.
I know, but it's going to be off, you know?
And that's going to drive your brain crazy.
It is going to drive me crazy. Okay. So I am just going to...
Good night from Singapore. Hi, I'm sitting at home after a double extraction and you're making my day so much better. Is that a tooth extraction, Sophie? I'm so sorry. Wow.
Or did you just rescue people?
Yeah. And was it bloody? An extraction? I just watched John Wick a few nights ago, so bear with me. Okay, so the tea of the day. We're going a different way this morning. I realized from surveying the pantry. Bethany says that set includes white. Just leave the white out.
Yeah, I wonder if the white is opaque in any way.
Mm-hmm. So
and it says transparent. Yeah.
Tea of the day. Here's what we did. I have only one box left of my Harrods strong breakfast tea. Nobody panic. It's going to be okay. I emailed Harrods. I got a notice back that they're going to have somebody get back to me. So nobody panic.
Okay, we got to put these in a color order. So hold on.
Oh boy.
Let's order these.
Well, are you going to order them first? Oh, you are. Okay, good. He's going to order them first and then squirt the paints. So today we have the mug of tea is the Scottish Morn tea that Gail gave me. And the second mug, which is a travel mug to keep it warm, is the Pittsburgh breakfast tea. Strong and smooth like steel. Because it's in the mug my son gave me from Penn State. So there you go. Good day from Britain. Well, it's a good day to talk about tea. So my friend gave me a challenge to draw you. Do you have any suggestions?
Make me look pretty.
Make me look pretty. Make me pretty. Hi from India. I'm always lazy to clean my palette. Morning from Mississippi.
Good morning.
How are you able to use white?
Oh, well, you really shouldn't use white with watercolor. If you need to use white, I would use a white gouache because it's opaque.
This is watercolor. It is not gouache. Oh boy, it's 2 a.m. in New Zealand right now. And you're awake? Nixia, Donna's double mugged up on a Wednesday morning. And I've already had one cup. Triple mugged. Good afternoon from Poland. It is 4 p.m. here. Hello, Poland. Have you considered painting food?
Yeah, I've painted food quite a few times whenever we go out.
Mm-hmm. Pizza, coffee cups.
Sorry, this is the most... Can you guys see all of these?
We can. Just don't put any down below lower anymore. Put them up top.
This is the most important thing, is finding what order.
This is the first time I saw you live. I just want you to know that you're a big inspiration to me, and also good night from Thailand. And I'm a big fan, and I'm a very big fan.
Well, thank you very much.
Any recommendations for gouache brands?
I like Winsor & Newton, though there are Hemi gouaches that are not bad. I don't know how the light fastness is. I have some Hemi gouache that I've been testing, and so far, so good. All right, so these are
I didn't know that rubber cement was used to pick up masking fluid. Neat.
Yeah, right?
Banana
Sure.
Fana says, I'm in an art block right now. Any tips to get out?
Yes, there's a video on that.
There is indeed. Go to a museum. Let's see. Hi from Saudi Arabia.
All right, we're going to go with this.
Please don't get scurvy. Already finished their morning tea for the day. With a little sad face. Just for the record, there's afternoon blends as well. So it doesn't always have to be a morning blend. Why are you putting them back?
Because I need you guys to be able to see me pouring it.
Oh. Do you want me to help you?
You want to help?
I can help you pour some paints.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is so exciting. He's actually maybe he's gonna let me help pour paint.
I will let you do
into the palettes.
ultramarine blue, since that's your favorite.
Oh my God, really? Don't tease me. Seriously? Okay, tell me when you get to the ultramarine blue.
Okay.
Autumn is actually drawing with you. Good evening from Qatar. Hello from India.
Hello.
Erica Baruga says, hi, Mr. Scott and Mrs. Donna. I love y'all. Am I the only one who reorganized my art materials for colored pencils before and after I use it, or are there others as well? No, I reorganize my pens every time I use them. You are not alone. 3B's Art Exams loves your videos, is drawing you for their channel. I normally use graphite and do girls. Do you have any tips on drawing boys?
Practice. I mean,
Add more lines.
No, boys are more angles and girls are more curves. Not always, but I mean...
Yes, this is the Utrecht brand from Blick. That's correct. Oh my God, you actually read my comment after trying 5 times. You're so funny. I have to get through some other comments first, and then, Scott does have to talk since,
All right.
it's his live stream.
You're up.
Oh my God, it's my turn. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Hold on. I have to go. Yeah, hold on. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, where am I putting it? In the next one over?
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so exciting. How much paint do you want? Do I squeeze it from the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, squeeze it from the bottom. This much paint?
Yeah, that's good.
Is that good? Oh my God, what a pretty blue. Look, I got to squeeze paint. Squeeze. So funny. Oh my God, that was so much fun.
Whoa, this one just exploded.
Wow, I'm glad you didn't let me do that one.
Jeez.
Wowzers. What is that one?
Violet.
I'll get you some extra paper towels. Whoa. That's, wow, that just went sploot everywhere, didn't it?
Yeah, I didn't even have to squeeze it.
No, you did not. Here's another. Here, I'm going to put it on something or put the cap on something. What do you want to do? You want to give me the cap? You want to go wash your hands?
We will use the palette knife.
Yay, palette knife. Okay. No, wrong one. There you go. Wowzers. You want me to wipe it off? What do you want to do?
No, it's fine.
You want to go wash your hands?
No, it's just paint.
Okay. Here's
Thanks.
yeah. Here, let me wipe it off. Here, you give me that. Give me that, and I'll wipe it off. And then give me. Hold on. Hang on, guys. Give me a second here. Holy macaroni! There's a lot of. There's one. Clean one for you there. Okay. I guess we got.
Sorry, y'all.
Hey, we spluted paint everywhere, guys. Not as bad as when he did the whole.
Sometimes they just explode.
Yeah, well.
Pressure or whatever, I don't know.
Not either. That was bad news, right? Here, you got that? It won't. It's just full. And there you go. That's what a palette knife is good for, guys. I've always wondered what a palette knife was good for. Look, I don't even have to paint my nails today. Look. Now I got purple on my nails. Yay, paint. Almost as good as ink, but not quite.
All right, thanks, dear.
Okay, you good?
Yep.
Love you. Okay. I'm gonna go throw this away so I'm hitting all over your desk. Or paint, or whatever this is.
Okay. Let's hope that, let's see, where should we go? Maybe we'll go here.
Just for the record, wet ones will take off watercolor. In case anybody's curious. Those hand wipes will take off watercolor paint.
So obviously my palette is not going to be very pretty. It is covered in
sploots of paint.
Sploots.
Let's see.
That's
Do
a
you
nice
like
orange.
Bob Ross?
I liked his personality and the things he said. I was never a fan of his painting.
I am making a horse. Any tips?
Use photo reference.
Oh, Trish says, just wanted to let Donna know I'm enjoying a delicious cup of tea this morning in her honor. Yay! What flavor of tea? You knew I was going to ask. Hey, Ellen's here. Good morning. She says, yay, Blue.
Right.
Surprisingly, Arwen did not let me sleep last night, but we were only up once at 2:30. Oh, that looks like a sour apple Jolly Rancher, doesn't it? It does. That's what it looks like. The green.
Chew.
Okay, that does look like snot. That's gross. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh. That's that lake green that you don't like. That's got a little bit of brown to
No,
it.
I like that green less than this green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, Blick. He said. They say we see Utrecht masking fluid there too. You do indeed. Good morning.
Look, the cap just fell in the yellow.
Oh no. You're having a morning, aren't you?
Yeah.
You want me to clean that for you?
No.
Oh no, Formoso says, just wanted to say I've been in the hospital since the 21st from a drive to the ER and been through a colonoscopy and multiple other procedures. The doctor says I most likely have Crohn's disease.
Oh no, our son has Crohn's,
that.
and he is doing great.
Yep. Diet and medicine.
Yeah, he is on what's the
Humira.
And it
changed his life.
Yeah, it's been absolutely wonderful for him. So
you can do everything you want to do.
Yeah.
You just have to watch your diet and take medicine, but you will be okay. We promise. I'm sorry you're going through all that. That is not fun. Is there a link to the painting palette Scott is using? No, not yet.
Blick might be able to link.
Yeah, Blick, you're in the chat. Could you link this for everybody?
This came in a set, but if you want this in particular, So I think the way that it works is I think you're supposed to, stick your thumb through here.
Don't ask me.
Like that. Or maybe like that. Might be better.
Yeah, probably, since you're not putting it over the other way.
Yeah. Let me move this way.
People have been screaming about the pain. Oh my god, it exploded. You guys are funny.
It happens.
It's kind of fun though. We're splooting paint with everybody. Why is such a palette used?
Everybody has their favorite kind of palettes. Mm-hmm. And let me just, is that, you guys
Yes, we can see it. Just move the paper towel.
Okay, good. Just, sorry, I'm just setting, I got to record this too. So I'm just setting that up.
And paint is messy today. Indeed it is.
It is.
Yep. Emma says, I have arrived. Riv Wilson
Emma.
says, yay, Blick paints. Good evening, Savas.
Good evening.
And Riv sent a tip.
Oh, thank you. All right, so you guys know that I like the San Francisco slant palette. This is the palette I like. Mm-hmm. I keep it this way.
You do indeed.
All right. But other people have those like little round ones. These are just so that way it's got those little thumb holes here, so you can paint with one hand and then work like this. It's really, really great for those people who like to do that.
Right?
Yeah. For me, I just like to have my other hand free with a paper towel or whatever. I don't like to have my hand encumbered, but I'm probably in the minority on that. All right, so I am going to take everything out of the box for now, so that way you guys can see.
Except the paint, since we already have that on the palette. Do you want me to put that?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
That's precariously positioned.
Yeah,
Okay,
all I could do is fall 2 inches. Can you guys see all of this?
Not really. Okay. Yes, we can see everything. Actually, yeah, that's a great view of your desk. Much better view of your desk. I like that one.
All right, so first thing I'm going to do is show you guys the masking fluid, which I never use, and I will tell you why, but I see a lot of artists who use them, and they absolutely love them, and no hate to them at all.
Okay, we need to answer a couple of important questions here.
Okay.
VS account says, "Hi Scott and Donna, I'm a 12-year-old who wants to know how to pick which face to draw." By the way, hi from India.
Which face to draw? It depends on what you're looking for. Are you want to do a lot of shading? Do you want to do a lot of pretty line work? So if you're, let me see here. If I'm gonna do a lot of shading, I'm gonna look for something that has a definite light source with shadows on one side. A lot of values. Lights coming here, shadows over here. If I'm going to be doing a lot of line work, like this, then I'm really just looking for the flow of the body. I'm looking for the face. I'm looking to see what's interesting for me to draw. So it really depends on the type of drawing that you're going to do. Are you trying to draw something like really realistic shading and whatnot? Then look for something with really strong lighting. If you're looking to do something that is more Art Deco or Art Nouveau and very designer comic book or anime, then you're going to just look for what has a nice appealing angles. I hope that helps.
I love all the paint on your fingers. It just makes me so happy.
You probably sabotaged me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Trish is drinking Seeking the Dream from My Cup of Tea. I got it from my local science and history museum. That sounds delicious.
That is great.
Connor Nicholas says, "Thank you for everything you inspired me to do."
Oh, that's fun. Thank you. That's nice of you to say. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to shake this first. Avoid ingestion.
Shake well before use.
Okay.
Go down. Directions.
Use directions. Shake well. Okay. But precautions, avoid ingestion. Okay. Do not use if allergic to natural rubber latex. Not for use by children, for further health and joy. Okay.
Honey, you have to give that to me. Not for use by children.
Use when areas of artwork require blocks out from washes of watercolor. Okay. So.
I'm funny.
I am shaking well. Have you guys ever used masking fluid?
I would assume no. 3B's art exams would like to know if you consider tracing cheating.
No, 100% not. I trace all the time. Tracing is what all professional artists do. When they have a client that wants the...
Why would you do that on top of the drawing already? Why would you do that? Why would you open that there?
Well, because this is where the camera is set up. All right, I think I'm just going to pour it here for now.
Have you ever ended a live stream? If so, why? Well, we got kicked out of a live stream a few times for painting.
And we end every live stream, otherwise we'd be perpetually in a live stream.
That's correct. Steph Nerd would like to know if you're finger painting today.
Yeah. All right, so what this is going to do is...
There, Swoyam, there is a video on how to choose reference. It's in the Art Hacks playlist. Can you recommend some good colored pencils other than Prismacolors?
Yeah, I mean, Blick has a brand of colored pencils, and I like Karen Dosh. I also... Artex has a cheap set. I am doing this very roughly, very loosely. So I am going to mask out the areas that I don't want the paint to affect. God, I haven't done this since college.
You have not. Used to use Frisket in college too.
Yeah, I still have some.
Jamie says, Scott, looks like me when I have to use food coloring for buttercream.
Yeah, but you get to lick your fingers.
She does indeed. She does indeed. And I can attest that Jamie Brown makes the best cakes ever. Literally ever. Helen says, I have used masking fluid. It's the texture of boogers when you rub it up.
It is, yeah.
Helen, you're so funny. Oh my God, that's funny.
You guys can see what I'm doing, right?
Asher Arts has a whole bottle of the masking fluid that they have never used.
Well, this is how you use it. And, I'm going to be honest, okay, because I know there's a lot of artists who like using masking fluid. To me, it's the same amount of work to just paint around something than it is to paint the thing that you'd be painting around. And so, and I know that there are circumstances where it makes sense. In my work, it doesn't. So like when I do stencils, I know some artists would like use the masking. They would paint on the masking fluid for the area that they didn't want, and then they paint over everything and then peel it up. But for me, I would just rather do a lighter layer and then paint the other part. So
Blick says, shake it. The yellow indexing color can stain paper if not distributed.
Oh, okay. Well,
So it does separate.
We're about to find out.
I'm just curious how it's going to rub off with an eraser because I've never seen you use...
Well, to be perfectly honest, that's the funnest part. It's like the tape peel.
Okay. I've never seen you use this, or I don't remember you
I haven't done it since college, I think, and...
Honey, I was around when you were in
I
college.
know, I'm just saying, but I didn't...
I remember Frisket, but I don't remember masking fluid.
Yeah.
And I remember a lot of art supplies people, let me tell you.
Blick is
they put another comment in. Let me read their next
Is this comment. For some reason I'm thinking it's like gum arabic because I know that's what goes into. I think that's a binder. I have gum arabic.
Okay, Blick says 2 of 2 diox: purple, Prussian green, sprig green, cerulean blue, pure, ultramarine blue, indigo, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, burnt umber, and sepia.
Oh, the colors that.
Yep. Any advice for going outside your comfort zone?
Yeah, do it and do it often. Honestly, it is the best thing about going outside your comfort zone is if you mess up, you don't feel that bad because you've never done it before. You know, it's like if I was to go and try pole vaulting. I'm not gonna be mad because I didn't make it over the first time, you know.
Jamie's correcting you and says, "Yeah, I don't lick my fingers. It's not sanitary." When she frosts the cake.
Yeah, I got it.
That's a creamy consistency. My masking fluid is very liquid.
Yeah, this is pretty creamy.
Yeah, it looks creamy.
And I definitely poured too much
And
because I am done.
Can I use the eraser to erase it?
The what?
Can I use the eraser to erase it, the rubber cement?
Yeah, that's going to be later.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't know. I
you
can't put
need
this stuff back in the bottle, can I?
No.
I got
honey.
a lot in there.
No, honey. No.
All right. So the other thing is
Do you
that
need me to clean that brush?
yeah, you're going to have to wash this off. So you don't want to use it in the water that you're going to be using for your watercolor.
Okay. So give me that, and I'll
Okay.
go wash the brush in the garage because I'm not washing that in my kitchen sink. I don't love you that
Thanks.
much. I'll be right back.
Right after these messages.
Right after these messages.
Okay. So I'm gonna dry it. So blow dryer. Okay. All right. Let's see. It's a little tacky, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah. Okay. So then the question is, should I do? It's going to be white because we're going to peel it off and it's going to leave the color of the paper. Should we do red and white checkers, blue and white, or green and white checkers? My inclination is green because we're doing flowers. But yeah, I think we're going to go with green. It has been decided. All right. Let's try these brushes.
Okay, that stuff is visually gross.
Yeah.
Blech. I tried. I can do it again if you want.
No, it's okay. That's why I used a artist loft kind of
Phew.
brush.
I was like, geez.
Don't use your nice brushes with with that
Yeah.
stuff.
I was looking at the handle and I was like, oh, please tell me this is a bad brush. Please
All
tell
right,
me
you
this
guys
is
can see this okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so here we go.
What color are you using right now?
Green.
Nice. Yep, people are liking green.
I'm just going to paint right over.
Can't the watercolor go under the masking fluid?
I don't want to say absolutely not because, watercolor has a way of... Watercolor's like dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. They'll always find a way.
Nice.
No, I mean, generally, no. Otherwise, people wouldn't be using it if it didn't work.
Hey, Blick, can you do us a favor and explain what masking fluid is for Electric Monster 1414? Watching you guys all the way from Finland.
Hello, Finland.
Steph Nerd says, at Blick, sometimes I wonder who had a messier college experience, you guys in art school or me in culinary school. Wow, that's a toss-up, I think. Masking fluid is based on latex rubber emulsion, says Blick.
See, emulsion is science.
Yeah. Scott doesn't do science. Yeah. If you want tips on drawing animals, there is a playlist on 30.
Well, there's
30
that, but
days
there's
of
also
animals.
a video on how to draw animals where I recommend that book.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Stormbringer says good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Gwendolyn Art keeps old brushes to use for masking fluid.
Yeah.
And there are masking fluid markers. Huh, really? That's interesting. Kitty says, I'm using a masking fluid pen. I enjoy it very much. It's like magic when you rub it off.
Oh, that's great.
Formoso says, if I ever see Scott in the wild, I'm going to ask if he can sign my blow dryer. You guys are funny. You guys crack me up.
Is this still on frame?
You are on frame. That is correct. You are right in the middle.
Good. So I am being very loose. You guys noticed that today I did not do inking.
Why don't you use painting tape instead of masking fluid?
I do use painting tape. This is a set from Blick that they sent me, and it came with masking fluid, and so I thought I would show you all how to use masking fluid. But normally...
This is new. We haven't used it before.
Yeah, normally I don't.
How do you get inspiration for your wonderful paintings, Scott?
Usually I see a photograph of something that really inspires me. I draw what I see. So for me, it's kind of like a photographer. A photographer will be inspired by something they see or whatever, or they'll recreate based off of something. But I'm kind of the same way, where I need to see something to paint it.
Okay, Blick replies to Stephnerd and says, we're not sure. In art school as well as culinary school, you can get messy for sure. Also, seeing people accidentally catch stuff on fire. Oh, God, that's so funny. You guys are funny. I know that I comment a lot, and you already read 2 of them, but I just wanted you to know again, and for the last time, I literally watch you every day, and it makes me get out of my Hobbit hole.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
So cute.
That really makes me feel good, because honestly, there are days where you just wonder, why am I doing this?
Oh,
And
VS account says, I would like to say thanks to Scott, Dawn, and all the mods. I used to watch only your shorts. Watching your live stream helps so much. It's like art therapy. You should make longer videos.
Thank you. I would. I think there's a lot of the artist's soul that needs to know that what they're doing isn't meaningless. And, you know, when you're on something like social media, like a YouTube or a TikTok, and you spend a lot of time making a video and then it only gets seen by a fraction of your followers, you get upset and you go, why am I even bothering? And I think that's the reason why I don't do the longer videos, is they tend not to get seen. You know, I have 1.6 million followers, and I do a video, get seen by 5,000 people.
It doesn't push the videos out to our followers.
It's not that 5,000 isn't a lot of people, but you feel like, well, the people who are subscribing to it aren't seeing it.
Mm-hmm. Blick says, we did not clone those paints from insects in amber. That would cost extra.
Clever girl.
You're funny.
All right, I'm going to blow dry, and then we're going to lift it up.
Okay, blow before you do that, Starry X... He never listens to me. I want to lift it up. Can I do it? Okay. All right, so Starry X Mooney's watercolor set didn't give me red. What do I do?
Your watercolor set didn't give you red?
Mm-hmm.
Buy red. I mean, you didn't look at it before you bought it, or did you just...
Can you make red?
No. Red's a primary color.
That's what I thought.
Red, yellow, and blue are primary colors.
The streams are 90 minutes.
All right, let's do this.
Scott, do you find it cool that you're slowly becoming a household name for young artists that are interested in the same medium as you?
I find it cool that more people are making art, and I love seeing the art. I promise you, as someone who's as introverted as I am, I would never equate my name with a household name or anything like that. And the fact that 1.6 million people on YouTube are following me is really kind of crazy. But this was never my... I made movies. I directed and wrote a film, you know, with all of these big actors and everything like that. And through the whole thing, whenever there was a press release or anything, I made sure that there was no pictures of me or anything. I didn't want to be in front of the camera. Hold on, Arwen's
hacking along again.
All right.
There are
it is
several
a little
videos on drawing hair. You can check those out in the Art Hacks playlist.
All right. So, you ready? You guys see this okay?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to take this and...
Witchcraft! Get out!
Cool,
I want to try it. I want to try it. Give it to me. I want to try it. I want to try it. I want to try it. Give it to me. Give it to me. I want to try it. I want to try it. I want to try it. Which one? This one?
You gotta look for the shiny ones.
Look for the
Well, it's gonna be every other one.
Every other one. That's right. Okay. Oh my God! This is the coolest thing since sliced bread. This is so cool. Look at this. Look at this. A non-artist can do it. Look at me. Look at me. Oh my God, this is so cool. Yuck, that's gross. But this is cool. Oh my God. Wait, I'm gonna do this one too. Oh my God, this is so much fun. Oh, I can't stand it. Why don't you use this all the time? I'll do it. You use the little cement and I'll take up the little cement. Oh my God, this is so much fun. Yep, Donna's a nerd. I know. Everyone's gonna be like, she's so funny. Oh my God, this is the coolest thing ever. Look at it, just comes up just like this. This is so cool. No, mine, all mine. I want to do it. Let me do it. Oh my God, this is so much fun. Oh my God, this is so cool.
I guess I'll read the comments.
Okay, sorry. Oh my God, this is so cool. I can't even. You need to read comments if you're going to read comments.
Sharim Tamarin asks, are you going to make a video on the rubber thing you're doing? I might. Soggy Burrito says their grandmother's name was Donna.
Oh. Okay, this is just ridiculously fun. I can't tell you how fun this is.
It's not a magic eraser. It is...
rubber cement.
No, it's not rubber cement. It's liquid frisket.
Oh. But the eraser thing says rubber cement. Oh my God, this is so cool. This is so cool. I'm just like having the most fun with this, like ever in the history of fun. This is super cool. I can't even. I don't think you got enough on this one because there's a little green here. Yep, you didn't get enough little stuffy on there. Oh my God, this is... Are you going to read comments or are you just going to sit there?
They're all talking about how you sound like Gollum.
My precious. Oh, you got a little over here too. Okay, here we go.
Vibe Counselor says, hi, I'm watching this at school. Don't worry, we have free time.
Okay, good.
I'm a big fan, and you're reigniting my passion for art that was sucked out of me by high school art class. Well, I'm so happy to hear that, and I'm sorry that you didn't have a good art class experience.
Oh my God, this is so much fun. I can't.
My pleasure, Soggy Burrito.
Okay.
Blick Art says, watching Donna's level of enjoyment, we're thinking we want that for every artist.
This is just so much fun, though. I love this. It doesn't take a lot, really. It doesn't
Lexi asks, is it possible for you to do a live stream on the weekend as well? I can't watch all of your streams because it gets late in Germany. We will try.
We used to do them on the weekends, and it's just hard because we don't get any time off. That's all. Okay. This one actually ripped the paper a little bit up here on the top. Can you see it? Just right here. It was taped down, so you got to be careful with that one. But
all right. This
is the coolest thing ever. So cool. Thank you for letting me do that. That was so much fun. Oh my God, that was so much fun. That was fun. Oh my God, you guys, that was so much fun.
All right, so that was that.
Did you see that an AI photograph won an art contest? The artist refused the award and submitted it on purpose to raise awareness of AI art, directly beating out human artists. Huh!
No, I didn't know that, but that is pretty poignant and interesting.
Yeah. How was making art when the twins were babies and toddlers? I have 2 toddlers, and honestly, art has been difficult in the past years. Love you guys. That's Yasmini.
Oh, I didn't make art during that time when they were young. I was doing the Dreamland Chronicles series, and so I wasn't doing traditional art, we'll say. I was doing digital comic book, and so I was just in front of the computer. It was very, I want to say cold, like it wasn't
methodical.
It was very soulless sometimes. I mean, I it wasn't like what I'm doing right now. I didn't start doing painting again until the boys were maybe 6.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
It was hard doing stuff. I did not do pretty much anything for myself for years. And I wasn't in a good headspace to do anything for myself. I didn't read a book for myself. I read to the boys from, before they were born even. I would read kids' books to them. And, but I would read all the things for them, and to them. And I didn't start really reading books for myself again until they were probably in middle school. And I don't recommend that. I think every parent needs to have a little something for themselves, because raising kids can be soul sucking, and you still need to have a little something for yourself. And I also think it's good for them to see that you have something for yourself. I think that's important.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried using any Renaissance techniques or materials?
No. I never really got into Renaissance art, and
our son likes it though, which is interesting.
Yeah, but I just don't like oil paints either. My attention span just is not built for it.
They would like to see the reference photo.
Oh, okay. Hold
on. Recently, I developed an interest in Photoshop. Would that be something you would ever dabble in?
Oh, yeah.
Scott's an expert in Photoshop.
I was there when Photoshop first came out, so Photoshop 1, and I've been using it ever since. There are people who are much better at it than I am because they do it every day, but I spent so many years in Photoshop since the 90s.
Do you sometimes wet your paper before or no?
No.
What camera are you using?
I am using a Logitech Brio. And the photo is...
Edward Albu says, hi, I want to make 15 bookmarks with characters in the center with a classic stencil on the top and bottom of the bookmark. Should I make the same model or different for each one of them?
I think it's more interesting if you use a different model. But if you want to do a series with just, like a series with a particular model, a lot of artists do that as well. I would just give each one a different mood or thought or flow or color palette or something. Blow dryer.
Scott, if I start selling my art, what should the price be? I say $5, but people keep telling me to raise the price. I sell graphite portraits.
I did a video on that. Mm-hmm. And
pricing your art.
Pricing your art. And the way I do it is I give myself an hourly rate. Mm-hmm. And so if you give yourself $25 an hour or $50 an hour, If it say it's $25 an hour and it takes you an hour to do it, you charge $25.
Do you think you might try to add it into your journaling somehow, Donna? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Never say never, though. You know what I mean? I just came across, I have a ton of inks that I haven't tried yet. And I just inked my, one of my fountain pens with the most gorgeous brown. It's called Cocoa Shimmer. And oh my God, it's the prettiest color. And they don't make it anymore, of course. So
why'd they send it to you if they don't make it anymore?
I don't know. It was a sample. It was in one of those samples. You know, those, you buy the inks and you make a purchase, and with so much they give you free samples of ink. And so I don't know, but they don't make it anymore, which is really sad, because I would have bought a whole bottle of it. What is your favorite thing to paint besides your gorgeous wife, Donna?
Hair.
I added
just
that
like
last part.
Hair. Oh, really? I wouldn't have known.
Have you ever drawn any characters from The Last of Us?
Yes, and you can see the videos on it.
Okay, StarX Mooney says, basically I got magenta instead of red, and in India, watercolor comes in a pack of 6, so you can't look through it. And since I know primary colors can't be made, I just end up using poster colors.
Yeah, I would find a better company to buy your paints from, because that's just not a very...
Yeah, magenta.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a standard red over there, though.
Yeah, but
Maybe
I mean, you...
I don't know.
It's very limiting.
Scott is not using Winsor & Newton. What are you using today?
These are Utrecht.
Mm-hmm.
And they come in a set.
They are from Blick.
And so we're trying them out. They're very nice to work with. Beware of the purple. It likes to attack you.
It does. It sploots out, and that's a technical term. Splooting is a technical term. Gaming Oreo's drawing 6 red pandas, and they are so cute. Oh my God, I want to see the red pandas. Lily Check is here. Let's see.
So this feels a little weird for me because I'm not doing the inking. But
now, why did you choose not to ink this?
Because they didn't send me any inks. They also didn't send me a pencil either. So
that was, yeah, I remember that. When we opened the box, there was a little bitterness there that there was no pencil in there.
Where's the pencil? You sent me an eraser. Where's the pencil? So I just drew with the number 2 pencil, and we are just going to see how it all kind of comes out. But the paints are nice. Yeah. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of this blue.
Just a smidge.
To kind of...
let's see. My phone is buzzing at me. Give Arwen her medicine, but I already did that. Why are you buzzing at me? Did you take the photos?
Oh, I did. We were, if you saw yesterday's video, the Wes Anderson video.
Oh my God, that was so much fun.
We were at the Carnton Plantation, or
Carter House
mm-hmm. in downtown Franklin, mm-hmm. and
it's a Civil War battle site.
Yeah, and we filmed 2 videos. One was for the Utrecht set mm-hmm. that you're currently watching. And then the second one was for the Wes Anderson thing. And so there was flowers fun. There, yeah.
Please tell everyone, since there's 319 people here, that I did a good job videoing.
You did a great job.
I'm getting better at this video. Okay, there are videos on hair in the Art Hacks playlist. So check that out, and that should help you 3B's art, okay? Ink Ivy says you have to maintain some of your identity and not surrender it all to mom. That is correct. That is very correct. I did not do that well. But my kids, I look at my boys now and I say, You can never say your mother doesn't love you. And then they just roll their eyes at me, which is kind of funny. Cocoa shimmer sounds so cool. Yes. I have tried a glass dip pen and I love them. I like them for swatching the inks. I do not like them for writing. I prefer a broad nibbed pen. I actually, on a completely different note, yesterday I was on one of my ink websites and they were talking about the best way to use different kinds of inks. And they say inks in a fountain pen that have shimmer to them or some kind of flex, like some kind of different colors and things like that to them, should be used with a broad nibbed fountain pen.
Really?
Because you will be able to see the flecks and the colors of ink better in something that gives you a wide line than something that gives you a fine point line. You just won't see it if it's a fine line, but you'll see it in a broad line. I thought that was a very interesting little side note.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense though. Yeah, see, Starry at Moonex says, nope, that was the first time that happened to me, so maybe there was a mix-up because the magenta normally comes in a 12-color set only, and there's not many affordables.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can take it back?
Oh, Santa's here filming my Wes Anderson video at the Railroad Museum.
Oh, that's great, Santa.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see that. I'm so excited.
That's going to be so good.
Oh, love that. We love Santa. Yes, we do. Scott, have you ever used chalk pastels? And if not, would you consider trying them?
I have. And I like them. They're a little messy, but
yeah,
they're fun.
Crafty Cosplay Girl says, I use a blow dryer when making cosplay pieces, and I say blow dryer just to make myself happy. That is all. You're funny.
So I'm going to do the yellows first.
You're funny.
And then blow dryer.
Yes, Arwen is our dog. Oh, Raquel's just finished a migraine injection. Love relaxing with you guys. I'm sorry. Santa loves the flowers, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Scott isn't doing line art right now. Like the pen work underneath. When using a fountain pen, do you need to wash it when swapping the color of the ink? Yes, you need to do that. And because what you'll have, if you accidentally put a different color in while you still have one color in, like someone I know who accidentally did that. I'm not saying it was me, but it was me. You won't get the colors will just completely just come out bleh. It looks like yucky. It's no good. So you just basically rinse out either the cartridge that you're filling it or
So, real quick, this flower is very fuchsia magenta kind of color, and I don't have that in this set. I tried taking this red and adding a little bit of purple to it, but it just kind of made it darker. It didn't make it more vibrant. And so that's the thing about needing, and in my own set of watercolors, for the record, I think I would have used pink. I have a very bright pink, like this color here. I'll show you. That I have for just such an occasion. Because every once in a while you just need like a neon pink. Mm-hmm. And I don't bring this with me on my travel journal. But you see how vibrant that is?
Why does that look more watery than the Utrecht one?
Because it was more watery, and this one is already dried.
Oh, you just added more water to that.
It's fresh. But what I'm saying is that, so that has nothing to do with the brand of paint. It has to do with the choices of colors. You were given 18 colors, and you don't really need a vibrant magenta like that very often. And so just a heads up that's going to happen from time to time is you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're like, God, I wish I had like a neon green or a vibrant magenta or something, and you don't. It's not the fault of the set that you got. It is just there's only so many colors. If you were doing oil paints or pastels or acrylics, you're still going to find yourself in a situation where you're like, ooh, I really need this very, very specific color, because you can't make it. And so then to do that, you wind up going and buying it, and then now you have that in your tool kit.
Chad says, I typically paint oil paints and I'm trying to get into watercolor. It is just so much easier to do with the kids. However, I really struggle with watercolor. How do I start to improve?
Just work light to dark, and just try painting every day. You are gonna get better. That's just human nature. You're gonna get better, but it's just the painting every day helps. And that's the only way you're going to do it. There's no, like, try this one hack and, your art's going to improve. It just doesn't work like that. It is a daily... Yeah, it's just a daily thing that you're going to do. And it'll start to click. And, I've been doing watercolor for 11 years now, I think. Yeah. 11, 12 years.
12, I think.
Yeah, and I'm still learning. You're never going to be an expert. You'll never will be an expert at anything in at least in art. You'll be proficient, but never an expert.
I think the older I get, that's more fun to me. Is that I still have so much to learn. Yeah. I like when I come up against something now, and I'm less fearful of trying something new or reading something new or writing about something new. I'm just like, let's just do it. Yeah. I think you have that level of comfort of being out of your comfort zone, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah. Like, you're just like, hey, this is cool. It's something new to try, and it's something I've never tried before, and I'm excited about it. Yeah. And if it works, great. And if it doesn't work, okay, I'll just try something else. That's the fun part. Not to get upset about, but that's the fun part, Nikki says, fun fact, sploot is the legit term for when dogs lay flat with their back legs behind them like corgis or bulldogs.
Oh, that's funny. Arwen does that.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love it when she does that. It's so cute. I can't stand it. There are tons of videos on drawing hair. Check the Art Hacks playlist. You guys are asking for tips on things. Check there. Have you ever painted fireworks before? You have in your travel journal.
Have I? Yeah, maybe.
Are you planning on traveling somewhere further?
Planning, yes.
Executing? Not yet.
Yeah.
I have a Conklin fountain pen with a 1.1 millimeter nib on it. It's a very wide pen. I don't like fine point pens unless I'm writing in my calendar, in my agenda, because I got a really small agenda, and I like to write with it there. But my pen is a Conklin fountain pen, and it's my favorite one. I also have a TWSBI Echo. That's the one I put. I did find out from this gentleman at a pen store at one point when we were in Carmel that if you use the shimmery inks, you have to be careful to rinse out your fountain pen a lot and very, very well, because, and he just says to wash it out. You don't have to have a special kind of cleaner for your pens. Warm water will do just nicely, but you have to make sure to rinse them a lot to get that out, because you'll have residual shimmer in there and it could clog the nib. So you need to make sure that you do that. Scott does not use neon paints. He does not like them. He also doesn't like shimmery paint. Scott's been drawing since he was about 6 years old. He doesn't like the Posca markers. Have you tried? Hold on. Richard has a question. I need a seriously opaque white ink. Any suggestions?
I have... Hold on a second. Let me just finish this.
One moment, please. One moment, please. Let's see.
I have these. I've got Liquitex acrylic ink. I have Daler-Rowney's FW. This one's, I think, pretty good. I've tried Dr. Martin's Bleed Proof White. And I have used Golden Matte Flat. When I have my sketchbook, which is right here, I did do a couple tests with pencils. And gouache was the whitest, but I didn't try these on that, so I can always add those as well, just so you could see which ones
is the darkest.
Yeah, whitest.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
most opaque.
All right, so
What paintbrushes do you use? Soggy Burrito wants to know.
I am using usually the Etcher Labs, though. These are very nice. These Utrechts.
The point on those looks lovely. We do have a Discord server. If one of the mods could put that in the chat, that would be great. Emma asks, is it okay to ask about your white ink pen? Do you hold it a certain way or move it in a specific way to make the ink flow smoothly?
Oh, no. It's... When I first got them, they were fantastic. And now I just find, after, the first couple times using them, that they tend to get really finicky and they don't seem to flow very well. So
I think they get stuff in the nib.
Yeah, but I mean, it's happening very quickly and it's getting annoying. Gosh, I'm realizing how much I don't like working without ink lines.
Jamie asks, do you mix your brands of watercolors sometimes to get the color you need?
I never mix my watercolors. I layer them, but that's just me. But I have done a little bit of mixing to try to compensate for me not inking. Right now, I'm just trying to find values because I'm going, gosh, everything is the same value right now. And normally I have the ink lines to...
Could you explain what a value is, please?
If you squint your eyes, it just becomes a gray blur. It just becomes a blur. Whereas if I was to show you this, you could see the shape of the hair. And then this is lighter. So this is lighter and this is darker over here. And then the background's a little bit. And this isn't very powerfully valued. This one has more values here. So the shape is dark. And the background is light.
So values are light versus dark colors.
Yeah, it's light, you got light, medium, and dark. Those are your three values. These are all just when you squint,
it all runs together.
This is darker and this is very light, but it's just, I tend to at least be able to work out my shapes with inks. And the other thing I could have done is had I had a very, very powerful magenta, then that would have popped. It would have maybe still been the same value, but where you don't have value, you can get color, I
gotta go get her in.
Yeah.
Do you like the Sablet brushes compared to the golden ones?
I haven't tried this one yet. Oh no, I did, didn't I? This one feels really nice.
Yeah.
I'll keep using it so long as it holds its point. But the minute it stops holding its point, I'm tossing it.
I want to be an artist when I get older. Would you recommend going to college, specifically to an art school? I'll be right back.
I would say, as someone who went to art school, I would say if you have any other skills, I would go to school for that and do art on the side. Do it as a minor, do it for yourself. Art school is fine, and you can learn a lot from it, but to be perfectly honest, it doesn't affect your career in any way. And if art is a very difficult career to have. So if you're in a position where you can't make money with your art, it'd be nice to have a degree in something that you can, go get a real job. So that's just my experience as someone who's 54 years old and who's had their ups and downs and didn't have anything else to fall back on. But what is she doing?
She's goes out the back door, comes in the front door, running all over the place. Okay. Do you have a favorite flower?
I do not.
Do you like your brushes? Are they worth the money?
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, these are $50 for a set of 10, I think.
Those are the etcher?
The etcher ones. Mm-hmm. And no, I don't think so.
Now, keep in mind, Scott does not clean his brushes.
Yeah.
He wants the easiest thing possible.
Like this brush feels fantastic. It's soft, it's flowy, it's wonderful. I don't know how it's going to feel like tomorrow or a week from now or 10 weeks from now. I don't know.
And perhaps Blick can say, do these brushes that Scott's using right now, are they synthetic and do they need to be cleaned and taken care of and conditioned? That's just a question. Let's see. Can you please do a tutorial on perspective drawing? It's hard.
Yes, I did. There's a 1-minute short on it.
Mm-hmm.
And
yep.
You can find it in the Art Hacks playlist.
Correct. Let's see. Hold on. Somebody sent you a tip. That was Gail. Oh, Gail, stop.
Thank you, Gail.
I'm so happy you're painting flora today, Scott. I've been on a photography binge with the super blooms here and posted some on your Discord. The super blooms look beautiful. If you guys don't know, Google California Super Bloom 2023. Because of all the rain that they had this year, the state is just having, there's tons and tons and tons of flowers are blooming. It's just phenomenal. I've seen clips of your dog, but do you like cats too? We do, except Donna is severely allergic to cats. We can't have a cat. So when I need my cat fix, I go over to Bethany Primrose's house. I pet all of her cats. My favorite is Michelangelo because he's so fluffy.
Or we go down to the local dairy and see Troll the cat.
Oh my God, we see Troll the cat. Yes, that is correct. But if I had to pick a cat that was my spirit animal, it would be Picasso because she's piss and vinegar. David says, maybe comfort with trying something new also has to do with seeing improvement with other things. You've seen how far you've come with one technique, so you get to do something similar with a new one.
Yeah. So, yeah, I am doing several things this morning that I don't normally do. So I'm drawing flowers. Mm-hmm. I'm using art materials that I've never used before and colors that I don't use. Mm-hmm. And I'm not using an ink pen. Mm-hmm. And I did the liquid frisket.
Fluid, yeah.
So if I sound a little melancholy, it's because I'm live and I'm worried that none of this is looking any good. But I got to just keep telling myself, I'm doing a bunch of different things that I don't normally do. And it's good to do that.
It gets you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. The thing is this. If you're going to go out of your comfort zone, do it on your own. Don't do it publicly. It's a little, you hear, oh, this is my first time coming to your live, and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're not seeing me do the thing that I normally do, and you know what I'm saying. So there's a little bit of
There's a little bit of apologizing there.
yeah. Well, like I said, I don't want to have someone come on the live and see me fumbling around with flowers and no inking and whatever. And but I think it's good. I think it's good to try stuff. Just don't do it like I'm doing in front of 300-400 people.
Let's see. And I'm going to go with David's thing on, I think comfort with trying something new also does come with age. I don't know that you need to see how far you've come with something to try something new. I've tried several things that I just haven't enjoyed. And I'm like, oh, like the wax seals and the painting with watercolors. It doesn't thrill me.
Yeah.
Not my thing. But I like to try the new things so that I can try new things. I think it's a privilege to be 53 years old and be able to try new things.
All right, I'm going to add the...
Dead Lemon says, hey, Scott and Donna, thank you for the advice on your journaling live. I've started writing some poetry I'm happy with. Where does Scott get his bracelets? They're awesome.
Oh, thank you. The bracelets were actually from our travels. Mm-hmm. So, this one was from our 30th anniversary at Disney World. This one was from Venice, Italy. This one was from Utah. This one was from our 25th anniversary in
Disney
Kauai.
World. Oh, Kauai. 25th in Kauai, yeah.
Yeah, and this one was from when we went to Valencia, Spain.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's nice to have something that you carry with you to remember events, life events. So I like that.
Ellen says 100% killed a TWSBI Echo with shimmery ink that dried in the pen. Dip pens only for those now. Mine don't sit in. I have 2 fountain pens that are inked and I use them both every day. So mine don't sit in the pen for very long. Yeah. And I do rinse them out every time I change ink, and I like to change ink once every week or so. So I think that's important though, to make sure you're not doing that. Are you planning on showing your children's faces? No. Our boys are...
Unless they ask now.
Yeah, no. Well, they've both said that they don't want to be shown on the channel. So, so we, since they are adults now, we are honoring their request. And plus social media is weird. So, no. So no. I love working with graphite and portraits. What jobs would you recommend to use that? I want to get into the arts industry, but I don't know what job that would suit me.
Have you thought about doing something like they have the court artists, sketch artists or something like that? Might be kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. I have one of my mom's friends' granddaughters does medical illustrations for textbooks and other things. You can do medical illustrations, you can do graphic design, you can do advertising. There's lots of things that you can do.
All right, so do you see how just adding that really powerful pink made it stand out from the brown?
Yep.
So that's what and that didn't change the value, that just changed the saturation.
Okay, I don't understand. What do you mean it didn't change the value?
It's still, if it was gray, they'd still be the same grayness. If you took away the color,
okay,
it'd still be the same value.
Okay.
So if you look at a black,
value is like
it's black and white.
Okay.
If you look at black and white picture and you go, okay, you can see black, you can see white, and shades of gray.
Okay.
That's all of this, and then there's the saturation. So you can have 2 grays, and one is a very, very greenish, whatever, and one's a super, magenta. That magenta is going to stand out from the greenish.
Okay, so saturation is the color that's inside of it.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm learning something new every day. Shareem says, do you have any good recommendation on good budget watercolors for students?
Yeah, I mean, right now we're using Utrecht. This is they say that's their budget one, but we have some that we've tried out on our website. So I would go to there's two sections under resources. One is the art supplies that I recommend, and then there's the art supplies that we've tried. And you can watch videos on it and what my thoughts were.
It also depends on where you're located, because if you're outside of the U.S., you may not be able to get some of the art supplies that we have here. So it depends on where you are.
Yeah.
Hot press paper for gouache, 300 GSM. Bethany is 100% correct. Let's see. What's your favorite color, honey?
Payne's Gray.
I think your flowers are cool. They look like real flowers. Love your round forms around them. I would love stickers of your flowers. They are very good.
Oh, thank you. You're way too kind.
What is the fanned paint pan called?
I don't know. Blick, would you know?
Blick, if you're still here, what is that? Do first of all, do you sell the palette separately from the kit?
Hold on.
And
hopefully not spill anything.
Please don't spin it over. Oh my God.
Fan shaped plastic palette. WPW03.
Okay.
You ready? Take a screenshot.
Oh my God. You are trying to give me agita this morning. Oh my God. Yes, it is watercolor.
Gosh, I really feel like I need to come in here with inks.
Oh, Michelangelo's asleep on my feet right now. Picasso is screaming at my laptop. She says hello. Hi, Pause. I'm cramming for my animation project for Friday because my college cut my schedule in half. Thanks for being good background sounds and motivation.
Oh, my pleasure.
We do have kids. We have twin boys and they're grown-ups.
They're big boys.
They're big boys. Blick says, if you're just using watercolors, we think rinsing with water after most sessions is enough. Then wash the brush with soap occasionally. Brush soap does condition filaments. They make soap for brushes? You can see how much I know because Scott doesn't clean anything.
Look, this is what I do. I take the brush. I do that. And...
Look, it's clean. That's what he thinks. Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I'm going to take a break, step away from this, and reconsider my life choices. So, I didn't get a chance to use the Prismacolor kneaded eraser because I'm painting over the pencils. But the paintbrush, so far, the paints have been fine. The paper, by the way, the paper is Canson paper, which is the lowest quality paper. It's, so
it's 300 GSM paper, though.
It is. I'm saying it's the lowest quality paper that I would use. But you can see a little bit in how the colors kind of pool up. And had I done this on like 100% cotton paper, it would have looked different. It would have been more vibrant. It would have, and so the paper makes a big difference as well. So keep that in mind. But the paints, the Utrecht paints, so far are acting wonderfully, and I really like this paintbrush. So I'm going to use this a little more often and see what happens with that. But you guys saw how much Donna loved using the masking fluid. So if you want to try that, make sure you get the Blick. Do these rubber cement pickups come with a masking fluid, or do you just buy them separately?
Think of value like a flagpole that's black at the bottom, white on the top, and every shade of gray in between. Each color is a flag flying off the pole. Farther from the pole is more saturated. That's what Blick says. Oh, see, why didn't you explain it like that? Now I get it. Jeez Louise. Thank you, Blick.
How many times do I have to tell you people I am not a teacher? I don't know any clearer way of saying that I am not a teacher.
Well, that's why we have Blick in the chat.
Yes.
They're awesome.
Yes.
Okay. People want to know the best sketchbook. Santa likes that you're going out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, Santa always likes it when I'm in pain like that.
That's not true. Santa likes it when you explore new mediums and try new things. Santa likes to try new things. Oh, and that reminds me. Hey, you guys, we need you to do us a favor. Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific time, Santa goes live. So here on YouTube, next Tuesday, can you guys give Santa some love next Tuesday and join him on his live? He drew a beautiful Christmas tree this week, and we'd really love to get some more people to go and see him draw live next week.
Yes.
That would be great.
To answer my question, this is my favorite sketchbook.
Yes.
So this is...
Jamie likes your ink lines too.
Thank you, Jamie. So you can just see the colors are a little bit more vibrant. I like the texture of it. It's got just a wonderful texture to it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we've come full circle back to Bethany found the palette for the Blick palette and put the link in.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so if any of you guys are looking for it, look for the word palette in the chat. And Bethany put the link into the palette there.
So I'm going to show you guys real quick.
Mm-hmm. Scott does know about Alex Ross, one of his favorite artists.
Yeah. We follow each other here on YouTube, but I've never been able to actually meet him. I'd love to collaborate with them. Okay.
Why do you not do hyper-realism? By the way, I love your channels and your videos.
Thank you. Hyper-realism is, and please understand I am not in any way putting down people who do hyper-realism. You're asking me why I don't do it. The reason why I don't do it is because you are simply, for the most part, taking a photograph, copying it exactly, which is very time-consuming, and then at the end you have essentially a copy of a photo, which is something that a photo is, or you can use a copy machine. And so for me, I just felt like, because I did photorealism or hyperrealism when I was in high school, because that's like what you do when you're 16, 17 years old. Mm-hmm. And I was really good at it. I used the grid method, and I would spend 2 weeks on a drawing, and I would get everything exactly perfect. And everybody would be like, wow, that looks so real. It looks like a photo. Mm-hmm. But at the end, you're still just copying a photo. And it wasn't until years and years and years later that you start to realize you, as an artist, have the ability to say more than what a photo can do. And now, especially in an age where everybody has a camera on their phone, copying a photo is a nice parlor trick. Oh, look, they can make it look just like a photo. Hey, look, I fooled you. You thought it was a photo. But at the end of the day, the art is usually in the photo, in the photography. And so that's why I don't do it. I try to, if I could be more cartoony, I would. If I could have my own art style, I would. I don't like the fact that my art is still just copying a photo and adding a little bit of wispy hair or something. Like, I wish I could do more. I wish I could be more impressionistic. I wish I could be more cartoony, more caricature-ish. I want my art to be more me and less realism. That's my answer to it, I guess. But blow dryer. All right.
How's the Twitch channel coming along?
Oh, I have to decide what to do with it, because I reached out to Twitch and they're like, yeah, you're gonna have to go live for us to see if you you could be a Twitch partner. But I really have to see if it's something that I want to do.
Yeah.
All right. So can you guys see the difference between, this is the same green, here and here?
No, it's not.
It is.
Really?
Yeah.
Why does it look different? Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's the paper. But see
it
this?
looks
You can
so
see the
different.
brush streaks. You know, the brush, and it's got spotting here. Can you see the spots?
Yeah.
Okay. Here it's much smoother. And it's got like a warmth to it.
Huh.
Same paint.
Different
paper. Huh. And so, you know, again, I would say, here's this yellow. Maybe the yellow might not be as much of a difference. I don't know, but blow dryer. Can you see the difference? It's a little bit more vibrant here.
Just a smidge, but yeah.
You know, but like I said, a lot of it is in the way that it sits. You can see dots. You know, it's like speckled, and it sits on top of the paper when it's a Canson paper, when it's not cotton paper. But with cotton paper, it soaks into it. And you just get.
It doesn't look like the same color.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But I mean, look, this is yellow and greens here, and I could just be really artsy with it, and I know that it'll soak in, and the colors are just more nicer. That's why I like. This is my favorite sketchbook, and that's why I like using 100% cotton paper when I can.
Yeah.
But the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of the problems that I'm having right now is with the paper and not with the paints. The paints are fine. Paintbrush is fine.
Actually, I'm surprised that you like the paintbrushes, but you seem to like the paintbrushes.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're pretty finicky about it.
But that's that. All right. It is 10:35.
Vaishnavi says, if it's Twitch, I want Donna's gaming live. You do not want to see Donna game live. You don't want to see that.
Donna would. No. I still would say we need to get Donna and Nixia together. And
oh God, I would drive her crazy after 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm putting you off onto Nixia, not me.
Thanks. That's not nice.
I've lived that already.
You just can't handle me. That's fine.
No.
Fine.
All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you, Santa, for coming along. Thank you, Blick. Thanks for sending us this kit. I will continue to play around with it, and hopefully I'll make some more.
Blick says, Donna and Scott, we are so grateful that you included Utrecht in this stream. No better channel on YouTube. Aw. You know what? And can we just thank you for being here and answering all of these questions, because there's so many things that we don't know, and we really appreciate you helping us this. I will take you, Donna. We can herb for hours. She's going to say that now. Nixie is going to say that right now. And then like 20 minutes in, she's going to be like, OMG, can you just stop getting into trouble?
Well, it's funny because that's the same thing Snoop said to me, but I think that meant a different thing when he said it.
No comment. Just not going to comment on that one. All right, guys. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We are so happy that you guys were here with us today. Thank you for this. Oh, am I baking today?
Yes.
Okay. Apparently I'm baking today. And thank you to our wonderful mods.
Yeah, we love you all.
Please go next Tuesday. I'm going to remind you again on Friday. I'm going to remind you again on Monday. Go to Santa's Live on Tuesday, please. Give him some love. We appreciate all of you being here, and thanks for putting up with this, and thanks for letting me
go to Blick and
have fun today.
Check out their Utrecht paints.
Yeah, check out the paints. And I'm really stunned that you like the brushes that much. Check out the
Like
brushes,
I said, we'll
too.
see if I like it this time next week. I'm going to be using it. We'll see.
I love it. We are streaming next on Friday. We will be here for Fart Around Friday.
Yep, same
Steph
bad time.
Nerd, you just have to be in the same time zone as me, and you can have as many scones as you want. I will bake every day for you. So thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you on Friday.
Bye.
Bye.